In this video, we will address a common question among travelers to Iceland. What vehicle size do you need for a car rental, especially for driving on the Iceland Ring road trip or Golden Circle? The most important things are to know where and when you'll be going. We drove over Iceland Ring road in mid-June in summer. Here's where we went. This is our entire itinerary map with all the places that we visited. It is available on our blog, where we described everything in great detail, like where we went, where we stopped, and our accommodations and all the costs. But as you can see, we drove through all major regions and saw all the main landmarks. We even went to Snæfellsnes Peninsula. There we saw the famous Kirkjufellsfoss waterfall and the Kirkjufells mountain. We had no problem driving on Iceland Ring road on a small compact Hyundai i10 car. It was me and my wife, just the two of us. I can imagine you can fit 2 more people there, but maybe this car is not ideal for 4 or more passengers because the legroom is kind of limited at the back. But if you are driving just the Golden Circle, then any car is just fine. As far as the quality of the Iceland Ring road, I would say that over 90% of it was paved and in pretty good condition. So depending on where you want to go, driving a small sedan car should be totally fine. The only few unpaved spots that we can remember are as follows. First, if you decide to drive up to Dettifoss waterfall, there will be a gravel road. In my opinion, it is 100% worth visiting Dettifoss waterfall. It is one of the most powerful and largest waterfalls in all of Europe. The gravel road was drivable on that small compact car of ours. Another gravel road I can remember was to Hvørfjall crater at Krafla and Lake Mývatn geothermal area. Again, it was not a problem at all for a small sedan car. Finally, there was another gravel road leading to Svinafellsjökull glacier tons. It was in the Skaftafell National Park of Iceland. Usually you would take a tour to go and explore that area. You would need special equipment as well as boots with crampons for that. You can drive on that gravel road and marvel at those so-called glacier tons up close yourself. We did not go there, but we saw a minivan driving on that gravel road, and it didn't look like it was a 4x4 or all-wheel drive. So potentially I would say we could have driven on our small sedan car there too. But other than this, I can't recall any rough patches or places where you could not drive on our small car. There were a few spots somewhere in rural areas in the mountains where a ring road turned into a gravel road. But again, it was not a problem at all. If you're shopping for a car rental for your upcoming Iceland road trip, here are a few things to remember. First, we recommend getting a gravel protection insurance. The thing is that driving on a gravel road poses little problem for your car, but if there are cars in front of you, rocks will inevitably fly in your direction from that car's tire. It actually happened to us when we were driving to the Dettifoss waterfall, and there were tons of rocks flying from the car that overcame us on that road. And so later we inspected our car and we noticed that there were tons of visible scratches and even dents at the front of it. When we searched for a car rental for our Iceland trip, all major car rental companies were expensive. What's more, gravel protection is not always included and costs extra. But luckily we saw a local Icelandic car rental company called Blue Car Rental. They offer car rentals significantly cheaper compared to major car rental companies. Blue Car Rental is the largest local car rental company in all of Iceland. Their rental offices are at Keflavik Airport, where most foreign tourists land. Their prices automatically include gravel protection and other major insurance types. Among them are theft and super collision damage waivers. We had a terrific experience with them, and we partner up with Blue Car Rental to bring a discount to our viewers. If you use our link from below or above, you will get a 5% off your entire purchase price at checkout, and no coupon codes are needed. Another hazard to consider when driving on Iceland Ring Road is ash and sandstorms. As you may know, Iceland has over 100 volcanoes and eruptions frequently happen there. During strong volcanic activity, a lot of sand, ash and other volcanic debris fly in the air. If the air is dry with strong wind present, sandstorms develop. These storms are most common from January through April. The areas most susceptible to ash and sandstorms are at the southern coast of Iceland, near Vik and Skaftafell. So driving there from January through April may put you at risk. Ash and sandstorms are no joke. They can cause serious damage to a vehicle. If you drive through those regions in winter, then ash and sandstorm protection is a must. But what if you are traveling in summers? Then probably ash and sandstorm protection is not needed. The thing is that summers tend to be very wet in Iceland and with lots of precipitation. In fact, when we were driving there were a few days where rain was non-stop. Another thing to consider is whether you want to travel on F-roads or not. F-roads are short for Fjellvegur roads, which stands for mountain road in Icelandic. You will find them in the highlands that take you to the inner parts of Iceland. F-roads are rough, unpaved and may involve river crossings without bridges. F-roads can take you to many places like these. These roads have restrictions for certain times of the year due to weather. Typically they are open from June through September. We chose not to drive F-roads. Before deciding whether it is worth it, check out places that you want to visit and then decide after that. Blue Car Rental does offer 4x4 cars that are rated for driving F-roads. Just keep in mind that driving these cars may require you to be at least 23 years of age. Conversely, you must be at least 20 years of age to drive all other non-4x4 cars. Also, most car rental companies will not insure their vehicles for river crossings, so if something happens, unfortunately it will be on you. If you don't feel comfortable driving F-roads, there are tours that will take you to Iceland Highlands. Many people say that it's totally worth it. Of course, you need more time and it will cost extra. On another note, I would consider a bigger 4x4 all-wheel drive car if I were driving in Iceland in winter month. There could be snowstorms or icy road conditions. Having a 4x4 vehicle would be much better and safer compared to a small car that we drove in summer. And that'll be it for this video. Don't forget to use our link to get 5% off your purchase price at Blue Car Rental. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it if you think it can help someone. Also, subscribe to our channel for more useful travel content in the future. As always, thank you so much for watching and we will see you next time. All the best!